back to Pikeville, waiting for the captains of UPIKE as we see them coming down the sideline now, going out for the coin toss. Cumberland Patriots 9-1, number 13 in the nation, and UPIKE Bears 6-4. Both of them 4-1 in the conference. So this win today, whichever squad wins, will finish second in the conference. As Charlie said earlier, Reinhardt has handed both of these teams their only loss in the conference so far.
Yep. Looks like the captains tonight are Cornelius Jackson, number 8. Number 14 is Jordan Owens. Number 13 is Braxton Whitmore. And number 53 is Matthew Fields. So the four captains out there for UPIKE. Let's see if we can get the ones from Cumberlands. I think I see 74 over there, Larry.
74 would be Matthew Kastner.
And let's see, is that number 4 over there, Jarrett Cornelius?
Number 8, Austin Sindro.
Actually, it's not number 4. It's hard to read those numbers. They're not going to be fun today.
Number 8, number 9, and number 6.
Number 6 is Jay Woods. Number 9 is Cameron Baxley. I think we got them all. I don't like those numbers already, though. I can see that. They're going to be hard to tell apart, aren't they? Well, that is true. We do have the magical camera here in front of us, don't we? Let's see if we're going to have live stats today or not. As just a few minutes, just 3 minutes away from kickoff here, is the Bears trying to finish up strong here in the second half of the season. They got off to a slow start to begin the season, but they've had a really good second half, Larry. You know, I think they've won 4 of their last 5 games.
And the one loss that they've had was Reinhardt, the number 2 team in the nation and number 1 in the conference. And they were, I think, tied maybe going into the third quarter or into the fourth quarter with them, and had some couple turnovers, and Reinhardt was able to stretch it out at the end. So Bears went down and played well for 3 quarters. Of course, you got to finish it out.
Yeah, you do. That's exactly right. As we try to get everything pulled up here, so we got the live stats, and we got those up in front of us now, so we'll be able to keep up with what's going on. Looks like the Bears, Pike will win the toss, and they will defer until the second half, I think.
Yes, that's what he said.
Okay. And
so
Pike defense will be out for the Patriots. Will be receiving the football to start the ball game here, and should be I think it's going to be a nice game here. I expect it to be very competitive, a nice, cool evening. If you're playing out there and exercise, it's probably really nice. A little cool for us old folks, though.
Yeah, you're right. Was looking for that bonfire when we was coming in.
Yeah.
Instead of the food, we was looking for the bonfire
That's right.
when we came in. But like you said, big crowd on hand. It's senior night. Stands are packed. Notice when I was coming in, all the parking lots full and vehicles parked alongside the roads all the way down to the Board of Education at Pikeville High School. So huge crowd.
Yes, it is. And the Bears now making their way onto the field. As let's see how this is going to work out for them. They're taking the sideline. The coach is getting his headsets on, and they're ready for football here, Larry. We're about 48 seconds away from the kick. And the Pikeville defense will be on the field first. They will kick off to the Patriots. So we'll see real quickly how the defense is going to work out. Of course, Pikeville's defense, I thought, has played well down the stretch here this year, don't you?
Yes. Speaking of kickoff, too, the kicker and punter, William Chandler, for UPIKE, has made the most PATs, in a single season in UPIKE history, as well as having the 9th best punting season in school history. So he's made a name for himself, put his name in the record books here in this 2018 season.
And let's see who's going to return. Looks like dropping back is at 30-something. He'll turn his back to me.
38.
38.
I think it is.
38 is Adam McLean.
From Hampton, Tennessee, 5'10", 215-pound sophomore. Well-built young man.
Yes. And
Then and the up backs, you got number 14, who is Brandon Stuckley, and number 28 on the far side, Marcelo Snelling. And officials saying walked over to Snelling about something, and he's going to have to.
Probably an equipment issue, evidently.
Must did. He went to the sideline, taking his helmet off.
Yep. And we got another one. Looks like it's a
number 35, I think, come running out on the field.
Okay.
That would be Nye Holden.
Let's see what Pike, whether they'll kick it deep or a lot of times they do that pop-up kick. Let's see how they'll do. And they're going to pop it up over here to the far side. It'll be taken at the 29-yard line. And Stuckey will get out to about the 34. It will be 1st and 10 now for the Patriots.
Number 23, Birch, with the tackle on the kickoff for the UPIKE Bears.
And we're ready to go back to play. Looks like it'll be Twins right, or Twins left, one wide out right for Cumberlands. And Owens will be in the shotgun.
Just a sophomore.
And we're going to have, looks like movement. Yep. Looks like it was number 70 out there, Logan Stevens for the Patriots. They'll back them up 5. They'll move them back to the 39 or 34-yard line. 39, I'm right. 29, shoot, wrong way. Twins to the left, one wide out right again. Owen in the shotgun. Owens, and we got another flag.
Another false start.
False start. And I don't think Jeroni Hilton liked that.
I think they called it on him, maybe.
Number 11, I think so. That's what he looked like.
Yes.
He was arguing with it an awful lot.
Yeah.
And again, this time it'll be same formation. Got 2 slots over there to the left. Look like it made one of them now. The tight end gets down. And they're going to try to throw it out to Hilton. And Hilton hit and dropped and got about a yard after the catch. That's about it, out to the 31-yard line first. 2nd down coming up now for the Patriots. So it'll be 2nd down and what, about 13?
About 13, yes. Ball on the 31-yard line.
So trips left, one wide out right. Owens calling the play up, walking up, giving his lineman the count, and he'll get in the shotgun. Takes it and looking to throw, throwing it out again, and again looking for Hilton. And Hilton catches it, and it'll go down at the 40-yard line. Hinton, I'm sorry, not Hilton. Had the name like Gironi, it should have been Hilton.
Yeah.
But it'll be Hinton.
Hinton. And it's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Yep, big play right here for the Bear defense. Twins to the right, one wide out left. In motion, going to the far side. Owens gets everybody reset. He'll reset his offense here. Pike will changing it around on the defensive side. And it's going to be a try to run it up the middle. He's got the 1st down and more. And he is going to be 1st and 10 inside the 44-yard line. That's number 5, Milton Shelton.
He is their main running back, as we said before. In our pregame, had a big season, over 1,000 yards rushing.
Shelton looking back to the sideline. And Owens will get everybody set. He's going to go with split backs this time in the shotgun. One wide out each way. And again, number 70 over there, Stevens moves. He'll be 5 yards.
That's 2 on him in this drive.
Moves the ball back to the 49-yard line. And they'll line up again. One wide out, split each way, Owens. In the shotgun, split backs back there with him. Owens takes it, and he's going to hand it off. And a big hole out there again for this time number 35, Holden. Holden picks up 9 yards on the carry, Larry.
Yes, he does. He gets inside the 40 down to the 39-yard line of the Bears.
And Owens again talking to his line, getting everybody in shape. Twins to the right, one wide out left. Single back in the backfield In the pistol is Shelton. And he's going to throw it again. And that one was incomplete. I think it was spot pass, and they were confused on what spot to be in.
Right. Well, the quarterback, Owens, thought that the receiver was going to break to the outside, and he cut to the inside on a little slant. So just miscommunications, as you said, bring up 3rd and 5 now.
So, again, another big 3rd down play. If the Bears can hold here, make them punt it. So one wide out split each way, split backs in the backfield. Owens in the shotgun. Owens, long snap count, takes it, and he's going to hand it off. That's going to be Shelton again, and he's going to take off. He may go all the way. It'll be a 39-yard touchdown. Well, Holden, not Shelton, sorry.
Right.
And the Bears just giving up chunks on that drive.
Yes, they did. And might have been a kid on Owens, and Holden come up with 2 big runs on that one.
And they'll try to go for the extra point here.
And one of the best kickers in the entire NAI this year, Devin
McMillan, the kicker for the extra point. Owen will hold, so the kick is up. It is good, and it is 7-0. University of the Cumberlands, and we'll be right back on WPRG TV.
And we're back at Pikeville, 12:23 left, first quarter, 7-0 Cumberland as they take the open kickoff, overcome 3 penalties, Charlie, on that drive, and just takes it down into the end zone.
And Cumberland's going to kick it deep. It'll be taken at the 6-yard line on the far side. Pike trying to get around the corner to make the turn. He's got the turn. Can he make it up the sideline? Cuts back inside. He'll go down at the 35, 36-yard line.
That was Christopher Dublin.
I tell you, Dublin, only one man really to beat. He'd have been on the run.
Yeah, he got some nice blocks and was able to get to the sideline. And when on a kick return, if you can get to the sideline, you can make some big yardage. So we'll see what the Bears offense can do against this Patriots defense. Been strong against the pass.
Yep. Twins to the right, one wide out left. Out of the shotgun. Let's see what they're going to do with it. And they're going to give it and hand it off in there to
Xandre
Willis. Yep. So Bowen Smith hands it off the first time, be a pickup of 2, 2nd down and 8. Let's see, Twins to the left this time, one wide out right. Smith in the shotgun. And they'll look back to the sideline for the play. Smith gets everybody set again. It's ready. And they're going to show the blitz up the middle. He's going to throw it across the middle. Ball is tipped down and incomplete. Big lineman got up and knocked Smith's pass down.
Yes, he was. He did, and I don't know if that would have been completed even if hadn't knocked down. It looked like he had double coverage. I think it was intended for number 13, Whitmore.
Yeah. So it'll be 3rd down and 8 coming up now for the Bears. Twins to the left, one wide out right. And the Bears, they need to get some yardage here, Larry. Got a good field position now. They got to try to do something with it. It'll be twins each way now for the Bears. Bowen Smith will go out of the shotgun. Andre Willis there with him.
Right behind Bowen Smith, junior quarterback, 6'4".
And Smith back to throw. Has time. Steps up the pocket, throws it out wide. Got his man and got a 1st down. That is Anthony Brown with the 1st down catch.
And he's going to go out of bounds about the 49-yard line of UPIKE, so that'll be their first down. And as you said, they've moved the chains.
You know, that's what they need to do. They need to keep moving the chains, try to get some points. Would like to answer that score by Cumberlands.
Exactly.
And the Bears will come back out again in the spread. Trips ganged up over here to the left, one wide out right. Smith in the shotgun. I think that's Andre Willis back there with him still. Smith takes it, and he's going to throw it out wide. That's going to be incomplete. I don't know if that was Braden Randall. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, And I'm not sure who to blame. I believe Randall should have caught that one.
Well, he could have caught it, and but I noticed that quarterback Smith was motion for him, step up, so
Yeah.
he thought he was going to step up a step, and a good quarterback, you've heard it many times, watching college games on TV or the NFL, a quarterback can lead the man to the pass,
Right.
and that's what he was trying to do.
And Smith going to throw it quickly again. He's got a man, and
Darian
he's got him, and Fernie Brown again. No, it's not.
Darian Leslie.
Darian Leslie.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he was able to get one step or 1 foot in, so down at the 27-yard line. Beautiful pass and catch that time. And we know what kind of athlete Darian Leslie is.
Absolutely. He was a monster on the basketball court, so, this is a good sport for him.
Yes.
And it'll be Twins left, one wide out right for the Bears. Bowen Smith will be in the shotgun. Back there with him again is Andre Willis.
And Bears is coming out and going after that pass defense. Only run the ball one time in
You're
this
right.
drive.
Well, they're packing the box up front trying to stop the run, and they're going to give it to Andre Willis, and Willis may have got
back to the line of scrimmage.
That's about it, yeah.
Yeah, I had some pressure coming off that left side, and that's the way the play was designed to go, and he had to make a quick turn and just turn it upfield and was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
And Twins right, one wide out left. Be second down and 10. And Smith will be in the shotgun. It's Andre Willis back there with him. Smith takes it and fakes the handoff, throws it out, got his man.
Whitmore.
And Braxton Whitmore gets it down to the 20, maybe the 19. Looks like they're going to put him right on the 20. It'll be third down now. And what, about 3?
Third and yes, 3.
We'll call it 3rd and 3. It'll be Twins right this time for the Bears. And they're going to go with the double tight, looks like on this side. And
well, I would think you probably got 2 plays to make 3 yards on this one.
they see Andre Willis get the carry here. There's going to be motion coming across. And they're going to give it to Willis. And Andre cuts back inside, breaks the tackle, gets down to the 15. First down, UPIKE.
Yeah, they had the run blitz on, the Patriots did, and Willis made a nice stop, jump cut, and got away from the defender and was able to get that first down.
Well, he's got a great first step and a burst of speed, so
Yes.
he can make things happen.
He showed it all on that one.
Yeah, he did.
Even though it was just a 4-yard run, it showed what he had.
UPIKE will line up now with trips right, one wide out left. Willis will be the single set back again as Bowen Smith. It's everybody set. Bowen takes a snap and again
Willis.
hand it off to Willis. Boy, nice little hesitation, and Zondre will get down to the 11.
And got a flag coming in late.
Yep. What we going to have here?
Well, had
Be unsportsmanlike on somebody.
one of the UPIKE linemen there lost his helmet, and I think that the Patriots counterpart to him pushed him. I don't know if they'll get offsetting fouls or not.
Officials going to talk about it out here.
The white-ass one threw the flag, but he's talking to the line judge and the umpires, but they didn't have their flags out.
Whitehead is Garrett Dickerson. He came in and talked to us before the game, introduced himself, and asked me if I needed any help, cleared up anything strange. I said, I got an ex-referee sitting beside of me anyway, so I'm pretty good.
Is that what you
Yeah,
told
that's what I told him.
Well, good. Let's see. Evidently, it's going to go against Pikeville because he's looking across the field to see what he wanted to do.
Oh, he hit a man without his helmet, so that's a foul, I guess.
Well, the Pikeville man
Lost the helmet.
Lost the helmet.
But he hit him, evidently he hit him after he lost his helmet. So you're supposed to quit as soon as the helmet comes off, and I think that's a good rule.
Okay, I understand what you're saying, yeah.
But it's also a bad rule too, because you can't expect a man to just quit sometimes.
Right.
I mean, it's against their nature.
Yes. It's not what they're taught.
Right.
So it's going to be a replay of the down, but it's going to be 1st and 25 now. Have to get down to the 5-yard line for a first down.
An unfortunate penalty. You know, trips to the right, one wide out left. And it'll be Zondre Willis, and they knew that was coming. Now we got a flag coming.
That could be a hold where that one came in, or maybe a face mask on the tackle. It was right at the point of the tackle.
So we're waiting on the call now from the White Hat.
It's going to go against Pikeville, I think, on the hold.
That's some.
I don't know if I'd take that one or not. I might decline that one.
I
Bring up
would,
second
yeah, you're
25.
right. Nope. First and.
They're going to take it.
But it'll be 1st and 35 now,
First and
though.
35.
Yeah, that one I can't argue with. I'm not sure that the White Hat saw what he thought he saw out there a while ago. I think you're right. I think the helmet came off and the other guy shoved him, and the White Hat misinterpreted it.
Yes. Well, the Cumberland defensive lineman definitely pushed the Pikeville player down.
So it'll be 1st and 35, twins each way now for the Bears. And here comes the blitz up the middle. Let's see if the Pikeville offensive line can pick it up. And Smith going to hand it off to Willis. And Willis is going to pick up about, 4 yards on the play.
4 on it.
And sometimes that's probably not a bad call right there because they were coming.
Right.
If you can get a quick hitter out there, especially with Andre Willis, you get him on the corner, he can take off.
Well, that's what I say. You get him that second level because they're blitzing their linebackers. So if you can break that line and get into the second level where the linebackers just left, then you're in the open field.
And he's dangerous in the open field, there's no doubt. Trips to the left, one wide out right. Smith in the shotgun. And shotgun, he back to throw. Bowen Smith steps up, throwing downfield and incomplete. Looking for Braxton Whitmore, and lucky that one wasn't picked because he overthrew him bad.
Well, he did. Whitmore was open too. He had him open, nobody close to him. Just a misfire on the throw that time by Smith.
So 3rd and forever coming up for the Bears.
Might try to look for him to pick up maybe 10 or 12 yards here and get a chance for the field goal.
Very possible. Trips left, one wide out right. Smith in the shotgun, back to throw. He's rolling out, and he is going to be under pressure. He throws it into, it's intercepted. And it'll be, I guess that will answer that question whether they're going to try a field goal or not.
Yep, and that's number 15 on the season for the Patriots defense. 15 picks.
And Bowen Smith's running for his life there.
That's probably got him up pretty high in the NAIA with that many picks.
So.
Well, I think that was a design rollout, though, because quick as he took the snap, he come rolling to his left. That's unusual to see a right-hand quarterback come rolling to his left, though.
Low snap there. Yep, that's the and the flea flicker works, as we used to call it here. 67 yards.
That was number 88 for Cumberland on that one. Let's see.
Miguel, Isaiah Miguel.
Yes. And didn't catch the number who threw that. I think number 9 for Cumberland's one through the pass, wasn't it?
Wouldn't think so. He's a linebacker. So.
Oh, well.
The officials talking about something here, Larry.
Is that a flag?
We have a flag, yeah.
Yeah.
Sideline warning. Okay. Sideline warning. So no penalty on the first one. So it'll be the extra point attempt now by the Patriots. Kick is up. It looks to be good. It is. It's 14-0. Cumberland, 6:07 to go here in the first quarter. We'll be right back on WPRG TV.
And we're back at Pikeville, 6:07, first quarter, 14-0. Cumberland over UPIKE as Cumberland on a one-play drive that time.
Fielded at the 3-yard line, trying to come to the outside. If he can turn the corner, he's got some blockers in front of him. Cuts back inside. Go! Oh, no! Gets ball down at about the 37-yard line. Who was that on the carry? That is number 5.
Dublin.
Yeah, Christopher Dublin again.
2 nice returns.
Yeah.
One man to beat on that one. They run him down, had a good angle from coming across the other side of the field and got to him.
Nice return. Let's see, that's a
now the Bears going to have to take advantage of that. You can't waste a return that gives you the ball at the 35 of your opponent's
that's about a 62-yard return, too. Twins right, one wide out left. We've got a official timeout.
Reset play clock, yes.
Twins right, one wide out left. Bowen Smith in the shotgun. Willie McLeod in at tailback this time. And they're showing the blitz again, Larry. Bringing 4 across the front. And Willie McLeod dropped in the backfield. Big time hit out there by Dominic Joseph.
Yes, they're just every play, Charlie, they're bringing pressure, either 1, 2, sometimes 3. So whether it's a run or a pass, Bowen Smith and UPIKE is seeing pressure.
Well, you have to read that as quarterback and call your hot routes.
You're right.
I mean, that's all you can do in that situation because, somebody's got to be open if they're bringing that many people.
Yes.
So, Twins right, one wide out left. Bowen Smith in the shotgun. Willie McLeod with him. Now they're showing just the 3 down. And they're bringing 1. And Willie McLeod breaks a tackle, gets brought out, and he's going to get out across the 35, and another flag coming from behind by the white hat.
And that's in the vicinity of a hold again.
Why is the lineman not throwing that if it's a hold, Larry? Line judge. If that's what the call's going to be.
It could be behind the play, the play coming to him. He's watching the play in front of him. And that's
if it's behind the play, why do you call it?
Well, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
You'd have to talk to the referee about that. But he's one who follows in behind it and throws it. But I'll get what you're saying. Yeah.
I mean, if it doesn't affect the play, why throw the penalty?
Right, exactly.
And
so he lost 15 yards on that one play because that was from the spot of the foul. Well, they lost 14. It's at the 49-yard line.
Twins each way. Smith in the shotgun. Here comes the blitz up the middle again. Pikeville this time picks it up. Smith with plenty of time. Got his man. And it'll be complete to Jordan Owens.
Yes. Nice catch that time. And knew he was going to take a shot when he caught the ball. He hung in there and made a good reception on it.
Yes, he did.
And picked up, looked like about,
let's see, it was a 50.
He picked up about 12 yards on it now, so it's going to be 3rd and 13 now.
So Bowen Smith looking back to the sideline now. He's going to get everybody set. Twins to the right, or twins both ways. Smith again getting everybody set, back in the shotgun. Takes the quick snap, and again they're going to hand it to Willie McLeod. McLeod being pulled from behind, and he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage now. Pickup of about 3. It'll be 4th and 10. Let's see, if you kick a field goal, it's a 50-yarder from here.
I think they're going to just go for it.
I would think so.
You're in that no man's land. It's a little bit long for a field goal. It's a little bit short for a punt, so you might take a shot down the field. If it gets intercepted, then it just serves as same as a punt.
True. And in the shotgun again, twins each way, Bowen Smith. And this time they're only bringing 3. Smith with plenty of time. He's got a man, and that's going to be a first down, I believe, Larry.
I think so.
Who was that on the reception? Get a number.
Number 99.
Number 99.
No, that's 89.
89, I'm sorry. Duke Ferguson. So Ferguson.
And
wow.
Well, Well, they motioned first down. I don't know what they was looking for.
And the line judge saying to move it. Yep.
Yeah, because it was right on the white line.
I think maybe is Cumberland asking for a measurement, and they're not giving it to him.
It might have been, but the yard marker was right on the white line, so as long as the ball got to it, you know.
Yeah, you're on a turf field. It's not like the old days when you're on a chalk field, right?
Right. And actually, I thought he was about a yard.
I think got a bad spot. I agree with you. Split backs in the backfield this time for the Bears. Wheatley back there as well with McLeod. And they're going to give it to McLeod. And McLeod is going to push his way. McLeod, man, I'm telling you, McLeod and crew just pushing their way down the field. They finally blow the whistle.
And never did get him down, and he ended up getting
down to the 12.
He's going to end up getting about 12 yards out of it, Charlie. Let's see where they're going to mark him.
They're going to mark him at 12. It'll be about 13 yards.
And you're right, 13-yard gain, and they was 11 of that with 2 men hanging on to it.
Exactly. It'll be 1st and 10 Bears now from the 12. Twins to the right, one wide out left. Power I formation out of the pistol. And it'll be Bowen Smith takes it, and Smith fakes it, runs it himself, and he may get, the feet of cut left. The official would have been a blocker for him. He just scored.
Yep. And the old turf monster got it.
Yep. I think he didn't want to run over the official. I'd have used him for a decoy myself. I just sure run right by him.
Hey, he's part of the field.
That's right. He's probably sitting there thinking, uh-oh.
Right.
So 2nd down and 6, pick up a 4 by Bowen Smith.
That was a nice read on the option that time, keeping it.
Twins right, one wide out left. And they've got 9 men in the box right now trying to stop the run. Bowen Smith hands it off to Willie McLeod. McLeod is trying to get inside. He'll get down to the 9, a pickup of what, 3? No. He's going to lose a yard. I'm sorry.
Yes.
So it'll bring up 3rd down and 8. You
got some success now with on the ground in the running game, so
that means passing game may be open.
Might see a play action here.
Well, it looks like you're going to have man-to-man coverage on the 2 wide receivers over to the right. Matter of fact, all 3 of them are covered man-to-man, looks like.
Yes. Might see something across the middle.
You got the big man over on the right side. You may try to go with him. And he does, throws it, and Ortiz Clark stopped.
Yes.
If Ortiz Clark had kept on moving, that ball would have been right in his hands. That was a good throw. That's not on Bowen Smith there.
And they was lucky that wasn't a pick 6.
Yes. I mean, but it's 4th down now. The Bears probably will go for the field goal here.
Yes, they need to get some points out of this. 2 times they've been down this end of the field and not came out with any points. So try to get something on the board.
And let's see.
48 seconds left here in this first quarter.
Who we got? We go waiting here on somebody to get back out on the field. William Chandler on to attempt the extra point.
And they're not going to get it off.
Yep.
Nope.
But it's not going to count. It's going to be a delay game.
Yes, they didn't get it off. The holder was motioning for the player running on the field to hurry and get out there, and he was just taking his time. And time he got set, the play clock run out. So it's going to back it up to the 15, make it a 25-yarder now.
Well, he had the leg for it on that one. Let's see if he can repeat that again.
Let's see if it's going to be from 30, maybe 31 actually.
31, you're right. William Chandler gets everybody set. Snaps down, kick is up. It's got the distance. No. Short.
Yep.
Went under the goalpost, so the Bears
didn't get a good foot on it on that one. So with 43 seconds left here in the first quarter, let's see, are they going to? Well, they're not taking a timeout. They're just going to move them onto the field. So I guess we'll just stay right here with it.
So it'll be 1st and 10 now for the Patriots.
That's 2 times they've been inside the red zone and haven't had no points.
Somebody should have called a timeout on that one. And
Yeah.
it'll be Twins to the right, one wide out. Twins left, one wide out right, sorry. Owens will pitch it out wide. And I don't know, 58 got by with a hold there. He reached up and grabbed him by the jersey, and the official, Whitehead, looking right at him, didn't call it.
And that was Shelton on the carry, and he's going to get 5 yards out of it.
Because I saw the defender have to jerk as he went by, so.
Pull away from him.
Yep.
And they don't have to run another play.
Let's see what they do here with it. They're going to go for one, or they're going to, nope.
They're just going to let the clock run out.
Yep, so at the end of one, it'll be 14-0. Cumberlands on WPRG TV 5.
And welcome back to Pikeville, ready for second quarter action. 14-0. Cumberland over UPIKE, and Cumberland have it 2nd and 6 from their own 24-yard line as the second quarter starts here, Charlie.
Yeah, Bears just struggling right now, Larry. They've had some good opportunities and haven't been able to take advantage of them.
Right.
And Cumberland's now will have it 2nd down and 6.
Dublin set them up 2 times on this good kick returns, and the offense has got it down inside the red zone and then stalled out and not been able to do anything.
And Owens taking his time here in the back. Takes it, and he'll hand it off again. And
Shelton.
a big run for Shelton. He'll get out across the 35.
And, Charlie, this is the tale of the game right here because you've had the big plays for Cumberland. Cumberland had it in the first quarter, 3 minutes and 4 seconds, put 14 points on the board. Pikeville had it 11 and a half minutes, no points.
And opportunities. Twins left, one wide out right now for the Patriots. And Owens back to throw. Has time going downfield. That one nearly picked. It was overthrown, and let's see, the only man had a shot at it was the Pikeville defender.
That's Sean Cook.
Yep. So 2nd down and 10. So let's see how the
Owens now 2 of 4 for 16 yards.
Yep. Let's see if they're going to line up now with Twins to the left, one wide out right. Owens this time looking, throw it again across the middle, got a man, and he's got a 1st down. That is number 8 on the catch, Shidrow.
So he's got a catch now, and also he's won through the touchdown pass on the flea flicker.
So it'll be Twins left, one wide out right. Actually be, yeah, they're going to be a tight end over here on the left as well. And again, Owens wanting to throw. A little slip screen there. And Bears do a good job on that one defending it. He'll get about 2 yards on it.
Yes.
Wow, I thought he got a pretty good spot, Larry.
Well, he fell forward after they hit him. He fell forward for about
3
3 or 4
yards?
yards, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they hit him about the 50, and then he spun forward and fell. They got him down to the 48, pick up a 4.
2nd down and 6 coming up now for the Patriots. Twins left, one. That's interesting that you do that now. They used to not do that. Used to have been a substitution infraction, wasn't it?
Right.
And they're going to try to run it again this time. Then we got a flag procedure.
Start. Yep. Well, what they do, if one team substitutes,
yeah,
you've got to give that other team a chance to substitute. That's where the rule changes.
Okay. I didn't know the Pike was substituted that time. I didn't see them.
Well, they didn't, but where Cumberland substitutes, they stand over the ball, give Pikeville a chance to do it if they needed to.
But he came up to cover the ball when the guy came off the sideline.
Right.
And let him get set.
Well, no, that's what, when he come off sideline, when you come off sideline, he was giving UPIKE a chance to counter that move.
Okay.
What he was doing.
And 2nd down, 11. The Bears.
Nice cut.
Oh man, thought he didn't think he was going to get him there for a minute. He goes down at about the 45,
46. Looks
46.
like.
So it'll be 3rd down now.
3rd and 4.
3rd and 4. Twins left, one wide out right. Owens out of the shotgun. And let's see.
And that's going to give him a first down as UPIKE
Yeah.
jumped off sides and didn't understand why.
Well, if he can get back before they snap the ball, does that be called encroachment then? Is that what the call is?
Well, when he jumped, the offensive men moved, and so that's the encroachment because his movement, caused them to jump.
Okay.
If they hadn't moved and he got back, then they wouldn't have been nothing.
I thought you had to snap the ball.
That's good coaching on the offensive line.
I thought you had to snap the ball to get that.
No, if you jump and make them move,
Owens going to take it and run it. He's got room. And he's going to go out of bounds, and he'll pick up 6 on the carry.
Well, they're just going to give him
5
on it, looks like. 36-yard line.
So 2nd and 5.
But they're it's 4 and 5 yards at a play right now for Cumberland.
Owens in the shotgun, and again he's going to hand it off this time. And Shelton going to be dropped for a gain of 1.
That's a nice play that time by Sean Cook.
Beautiful tackle, got him right around the ankles. Couldn't nowhere for him to go.
Oh, and what made it so beautiful was his open field tackle, because if he gets by him, he could be in gone.
Yep. So Owens getting the play called out there. So 3rd down and 4. Split backs in the backfield. Owens gets everybody set, takes it, and he's going to hand it again, and there's another big run. And he's got the first down at about the 32-yard or 28-yard line. And
that was number 35 Holden with the carry.
And it'll be 1st and 10 now for the Cumberlands. 11 minutes to play here in this first half. 14-0 right now, Patriots.
They're eating time off the clock on this drive.
Yeah. Trips right, 1 wide out left. Owens looking to throw, pumps, throws it across, and that's going to be picked. And if he can get some blockers, let's see, he's coming down the field, cuts back to the far side. He'll be brought down at about the 32-yard line. Let's see who it was with the catch. That is 21 for the Bears. Curtis Brown.
Okay. And he got a flag, too, over there right at the point of the tackle. So we'll see what that is.
And the officials over there talking about it. Cumberland saying it's on Pikeville. Seems like they all have been this first half, doesn't it?
Seem to be. Let's see what we got. Penalties. Well, UPIKE's had 3 for 30 yards, and they've had 4 for 25 yards, actually, as in the first quarter.
Okay. Well, I guess the Cumberland guy was wrong. It's on them.
Right. He was trying to sell it.
Yeah. He going to have to get better here today if he try to listen to the referee's conversation that time.
Right.
So the Bears have it 1st and 10 now at the 47-yard line. Trips right, 1 wide out left. Smith in the shotgun. And this time Smith throws it out wide to Whitmore. And Whitmore breaks a couple tackles. He'll get down inside the 45 to call it the 42, 1st and 10, UPIKE.
Nice play that time. And that's good on the first down. That's where they've been not getting themselves, putting themselves in long situations with not getting it on first down.
Whitmore trying to make his future wife proud as he just proposed, folks, in the senior day ceremony before the ball game, and she accepted from what we understand.
Yeah.
So
we know all of his teammates was cheering when he done it, so we took out for that was being a yes.
Trips left, 1 wide out right. Smith in the shotgun. Takes it, and he's going to hand it off. And nice little hesitation that time, and another first down by Zondre Willis. So Willis with the big run.
And that was Cameron Baxley with the tackle. And the Bears now has got something going on offense. 2 big chunk plays, first downs on consecutive plays. That's the first time that's happened in the first half here tonight.
Yeah, and this Bear offense so far has been a slow starting offense in this in the conference season. They did the same thing down at Reinhardt. Trips left, one wide out right. Smith in the shotgun, Willis back there with him. Bowen Smith takes it, and again, you're going to hand it to Zondre Willis.
No.
Willis
Is that Willis?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought I seen McLeod come in, but that was Willis.
Yep. He'll get down to the 25. That'd be a gain of 6.
2nd and 4. That's a good. You can work with 2nd and 4 more than you can 2nd and 9 or 10 or 15, where they've been getting those
35
penalties.
a while ago.
Yes.
1st and 35 is a long way to go.
It is.
Trips left again, one wide out right. Willis will be the single setback. Bowen Smith. They're showing the blitz coming up the middle on Smith. He takes it, and he's going to hand it off, and nothing there.
Nothing there. He's seen, he looked left, looked right, couldn't see anything, and he just lowered his head and got what he could get.
Yep. Looked like he might have had Vic Johnson over there on the far side with the little quick pass. And we're ready to go back to play now. 3rd down and 6 coming up now for the Bears. Willis will stay in as the tailback. It'll be Trips to the left, one wide out right. Bowen Smith gets everybody ready to go. Here comes motion to the near side. That's Whitmore. And back to throw is Bowen Smith. Smith looking to his right, and Bowen's going to try to run it himself, and he's going to run out of bounds at the. Going to be close. I don't want to get him
to
wrong.
mark him out about the 22. Looks like he's going to be just a little bit short.
It's going to be 4th down and a couple then.
If he had took a dive, and held the ball out in front of him, he might have got that. But it's going to bring up 4th and about 2, so a big play here.
Yep. So 4th and 2, and looks like we're going to bring in. No, it's not going to take in Willie McLeod. It's going to bring in. Who is that? Is that Brown? 35?
No, they brought in Wheatley, number 32.
32. Okay.
Going 2 backs.
Okay.
And now we're going to have to call timeout because the play clock was about to run out.
7:24 to play here in the first half. 14-0. Cumberland on the Intermountain Sports Network.
And we're back at the Hamley Athletic Complex. 4th and 2, UPIKE. And they've got it on the 23-yard line of Cumberland's. Big play, Charlie.
It is. This is huge right here. Split backs in the backfield. And Bo Smith in the shotgun. Twins right, one wide out left. May see Wheatley with it this time. Nope, we're going to give it to Willis. And Willis bumps to the outside. Can he cut? Oh, he's going to throw it, and it's going to be incomplete. Oh, if he'd have followed his block, I think he had the first down, Larry.
I don't know. He had some 3 defenders coming up on him pretty quick there, so that was a good fake, actually, because he never gave no indication or thrown it to the very last second, did he?
Yep. So will he turn over on downs back to the Patriots here. 14-0 lead, 7:16 to play here in the first half.
On 4th and 2 on your opponent's 23-yard line, though, that you got to have confidence in that front line. Just run at them straight through, and get that one.
I thought you might see him run Wheatley right up, because Wheatley's the one, probably a stronger back.
Or use him as a lead blocker and let Willis get in behind him. So interception, another turnover, and again, UPIKE getting it down inside the 25 and no points on the board.
Owens in the shotgun, and he'll throw it, and it's going to be incomplete. And, I don't know. I don't think he thought he was going to throw it.
Oh, he never even looked. Nope. He come down the field, was ready to block. He thought it was going to be a flanker screen in behind him for some reason.
That was hitting the intended receiver. Almost hit him in the back.
Yes.
So, Twins right, one wide out left. Or Twins right, one wide out left. Owens in the shotgun. Takes it. And he's going to throw it. And again, same pass. When they run when they say they're going to run the exact same play, they mean they're going to run the exact same play. I don't know if I've ever seen that before, Larry.
I don't think I have either.
I bet they don't run it again.
No, because he's going to the sideline. They're going to talk to him about it.
Yep. So now it's 3rd down and 10. Twins right, one wide out left. Owens in the shotgun. Pike was showing blitz. And Owens, did he fumble it?
Yeah, he dropped the snap. And time he picked it back up, the defense was in on him. So nice stop for the defense. Of course, the offense stopped herself twice. You got a flag, though. They're going to call face mask on the tackle, so that's going to give them a 1st down.
Wow. Can you say shooting yourself in the foot?
Yes, big time.
I didn't think he had a chance to. The guy fell to the ground.
Both feet. No, he tackled him, as far as that goes, but, from where we're at, I
couldn't see the face mask, but, who knows. And there's the handoff this time in the backfield. And he's going to pick up decent yardage out of that. What about 5?
We'll get up to the 43 to pick up a 5.
So bring up 2nd down and 5. So Shelton Bears have done a decent job on him tonight. Twins right, one wide out left.
Holden's actually the one that's hurt him the worst on the running game.
And Owens going to throw it again. And this one is tipped and picked. And here comes Pike back the other way. That's Dublin taking it down the sideline, cuts back inside, breaks a tackle, and he's finally going to go down. But it'll be inside the 25-yard line, 1st and 10 Bears.
That was great defense that time by UPIKE. I didn't see, I think number 4, Cook was one that deflected the pass, and then Dublin coming over to double team the wide receiver, and again another turnover.
I tell you, Dublin, he's been impressive today. When he gets the ball in his hands, he's dangerous.
So UPIKE with another opportunity inside Cumberland's territory, and they've not been able to put no points on the board here so far.
Right.
The offense is going to help the defense out a little bit, Charlie.
Yes.
Because after those, actually you had the one drive, because you had the flea flicker and you had one play with 69 yards for that touchdown. But other than that, the defense has played really well. The offense is going to help them a little bit.
You're right. Smith in the shotgun. McLeod back there with him. He's going to give it to Willie McLeod, and Willie McLeod breaks a couple of tackles. He'll get down inside the 25. So pick up of what, about 8 maybe?
Going to give him, yes, that's going to be 8. Second
down and 2.
23, that's where they was the last drive and couldn't get no closer. They was on to 23, 4th and 2.
Bears will come back up the line of scrimmage. It'll be Twins to the left. And the pistol formation is time for Bowen Smith. Willie McLeod to his right. Bo Smith takes it. And again, he's going to give it to Willie McLeod, and McLeod will get just shy of the 1st down. There's going to be flags. Who's that one going to be on?
I don't know.
Cumberland says it's on Pike. Well, so let's see. And the officials are going to talk about it. Let's see, is that one of those retaliation deals or what? You know how that goes. And let's see, here's the official, unsportsmanlike. And it'll be on Jordan Owens. That's his first foul of the game, so.
And again, the Bears shooting herself in the foot. They're just losing their composure, Charlie.
Yep.
I mean, you had it down 3rd and 1 on the opponent's 21-yard line, and they just have a dumb penalty.
Well, and it's always true. The other guy may have started, we don't know, but you
Right.
never retaliate.
Right.
Because you'll get caught 9 times out of 10.
Yes.
And you'll be the one getting the penalty. So 3rd and 17 now for the Bears. Trips right, one wide out left.
That's what made it so bad, because it was after the play.
Yep. Bo Smith in the shotgun. He's back to throw. He's got some time. Steps up into the pocket, throws it, and it is incomplete. And intended for Whitmore, but lucky it wasn't picked.
Yes. Had look like had number 83 coming across Shelton wide open down about the 10-yard line, and he didn't see him.
So it looks like we're going to punt it. Chandler in to punt because he's not going. I don't think he can hit a 57-yarder, Larry.
No, they're going to try to pin him deep.
I'll tell you what I would do. If they keep that lineup like they are, I would go exactly. I would go right, run left. Look here, they've got everybody on the right side. Well, we're going to get a timeout called, looks like. 4:54 to play here in the half. It's 14-0. Cumberlands on WPRG TV. And here's the punt. Chandler punts it away, and they're going to line drive. They pick it up and try to run it back, and he's going to go. If we got one man to beat next, no, finally coming up behind and making the tackle was Darian Leslie. Boy, I tell you, that line drive punt's dangerous.
Well, the punt team for UPIKE, though, ran down and just kind of lit up because they was expecting it where it was down at the 10-yard line. They was expecting them to just
let it go, right,
or let it go and everything. So they didn't really break down and be prepared for the tackle.
So Owens takes it, hands it off. Shelton. And Shelton spins and goes down, but at the 35, it's a 34, they're going to say. Just shy of the first down.
Give him 9.
So 2nd down and 1. I actually thought he was at the 35, didn't you?
Well, the umpire placed it at 35 and then went back and moved it back about a half a yard.
Owens in the shotgun, takes it, and going to again pitch it out to Shelton. And Shelton's going to get about 4 this time, maybe 5. It's going to get 4. Looks like they're going to bring him down to the 32.
It's going to be enough for a first down.
More than enough. So 1st and 10 now, Cumberland, 4:04 to play here in the first half.
Big stop that the Bears need here. They'll get it to start the second half.
Twins right, one wide out left, out the pistol, this time Owens. Takes it again, going to give it to Shelton. Why not? Shelton, oh, nice job that time. Well, no, it wasn't. And we got a flag. Let's see. Hopefully that's a holding. We'll see. Shelton takes it into the end zone.
Yeah, and it's a hold because as he went by the quarterback.
Looks like we got 2 holds. There's a flag down the field, too.
Oh, okay. Well, if it is, they'll take this one back here because it'll be the furthest back.
Absolutely. Field. And they're coming back, so they expect it to be a hold.
Right.
And let's see.
Hey, look, this first half, though, you think Cumberland's got more, and Pike's an opportunity to make a closer game than 14.
Okay, so there were 2 holding penalties. The second one was declined because it was too far down the field.
Right. Well, the first one they threw, it would be marked off from the previous spot.
Right. So it'll bring the ball back to the 30 or 43-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 now for the Patriots. And let's see what they do here. They're going to line up. Going to switch everybody around. Going to be a wide out, wide to the left, and one to the right as well. Owens in the shotgun, and we got the officials moving the ball. And let's see, the Patriots in the shotgun. And Owen looking, waiting, takes the snap. He's going to hand it up the middle. And there's another nice run. Going to get to the 36-yard line.
That was Shelton again.
Shelton, yep. And let's see what's going to happen. They're looking back to the sideline. 3:15 to play here in the first half. Pike would love to get out of here without giving up any more points.
Yes, you're right.
And they'll look to the side. They've got one wide out each way. Split backs in the backfield. Owens takes it, and again, going to hand it to Shelton. And Shelton with another nice run. He's going to get down to about the 25-yard line. So be short of the first down, though. Going to bring up third down and about 3, looks like.
Got 2:40 left here in the ball game.
And let's see what's going on as in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off, and not much there. They're going to get him short of the first down. They're going to bring up fourth down now.
We've lost power. We're not
Fourth down. Fourth down coming up for the Patriots. It looks like they're going to go for it here.
We've lost power. We ain't got no power.
And let's see what's going on.
Can you hear me?
And let's see, fourth down and about what? 4th and 3, we'll call it.
Yeah, 4th and about 4, actually.
4th and 4, okay. And let's see, we're going to get a timeout called in the ball game. 2:10 to play here in the half. It's 14-0 Cumberland on WPRG TV.
And we're back at Hamley Athletic Complex. 2:10 left here in the first half. It's 14-0 Cumberland, and Cumberland has it 4th and 4 on UPIKE 26-yard line, Charlie.
Big play coming right here for the Bear defense. If they get a stop here, it'll be huge. So Cumberland will come out with twins to the right, one wide out left. Single set back in the backfield is Shelton. Owens takes the snap, and they're going to run a reverse. And if Bears can pick it up, can they get him? No, he may score. He will score if there's no flag on the play. And I thought you might have seen a block in the back, but they didn't.
Don't see no flag.
Don't see no flag. So, because down here the guy came, he was coming and got hit from behind. Looked like no officials didn't see it. So now it's 20-0 Patriots. That was Holden with the touchdown. And the kick is up, and it is good. It's 21-0 Patriots on WPRG TV.
And we're back 2:01 left here in the first half as Cumberland extends their lead 21-0, and here's the kickoff.
They didn't kick it to Dublin this time, though.
Willie McLeod.
And he'll get out to about the 16, 17-yard line. 17 looks like we're going to give it to him.
And we got two Bears down right beside of each other. Look on the field. One looks like holding a leg, and the other, I don't see him moving, Charlie.
Yeah,
must have run into each other.
Maybe. And you're right, that doesn't.
That's the best coverage the Patriots have.
Not looking good right there, is it?
Well, we got two.
Both those young men.
25-yard line, laying side by side. They hit each other.
Looks like it's Andre.
Highly unusual and highly dangerous too.
And we'll try to get down and get a better look at it here. So what we can see is, let's see if we can see a number on him there. Looks like they're both moving, though. That's a good sign. I like to see that. Trying to say, he's going to get up, and that is number six, Dublin. Let's see who the other one is 29, I believe it is. Is that
yes.
right? 29 is
Alvarez.
Daniel Alvarez. And both of them getting up and coming off under their own power. Dublin's doing he's doing fine. He's jogs right off.
Right.
Alvarez limping a little bit, but everything looks good.
It looks good from here. We're not down there.
Well, that's true. We're not the one walking on it. I know.
That's right.
First and 10 coming up now for the Bears. Ball on the 17-yard line. 1:56 to play here in the first half. Twins each way. Bowen Smith in the shotgun. So Andre Willis back there with him as Bowen Smith back to throw. And he tried to throw it downfield, and that was intended for Artis Clark. And I think he thought Artis Clark was going to go downfield, and he kind of got cut off by the defender.
Well, he was getting some pressure, too. I think he more or less just threw that away.
Probably should have thrown that to Andre Willis's relief valve there because he was open, I believe.
Right. And you got to be careful. You got a minute 50 left, and Cumberland has 2 timeouts left. So if you go quick 3 and out, it gives them a chance to put more points on the board.
You're exactly right. Twins each way now for the Bears. Smith in the shotgun. Willis back there with him. Here comes motion. Going to the far side is Whitmore. That'll be trips to the left. Smith back to throw. And Bowen Smith having to throw. And Bowen will be tackled from behind, sacked at the 11-yard line. Well, they're going to give him, they're going to say the 10.
Number 22 on the sack. That's Robbie Garvin.
Now they're going to put it at the 11. Okay, I was right. I'm going to say I could see that one really well. I knew he was at the 11.
And Cumberland's took a timeout. Yes, that leaves them 1, but that's going to be 3rd and 17 now. They've got 2nd on the box, but it's that'd be 3rd down.
Well, they got 2nd on the board too. So
well, he had the incomplete pass, and then you had the sack. So
yeah, you're right. It should be 3rd down and 17 coming up. We'll see what the officials do. We'll just keep it right here, Larry. We just took the last long time out there a while ago. Glad the 2 young men got up after that collision or whatever it was at the end, as the Bears over here talking about it on the offensive end with Coach Al Holland and company, and see what they're going to come up with here.
Charlie, both teams has run pretty well the same amount of plays. Cumberland has run 27 plays, 233 yards. UPIKE has run 28 plays for only 129 yards. But UPIKE has had the football 6 more minutes than Cumberland has.
UPIKE going to go with the spread. They're going to go with, well, Twins to the left. One now trips right. Is that Wofford in the shotgun now? Is that what he said? Yep. And he pumps, fires. That's Bowen Smith. And going down for Whitmore, intended for Whitmore, incomplete. So now it's 4th and 16, and the Bears will have to punt it away and give it back to the Patriots.
Yes, and be punting out of or close to his own goal line. A minute 33 left.
And you bet the Patriots are coming after this one.
They have 1 timeout left. Well, I don't know if they come after it or not, Charlie. You got a minute 33, and you're kicking from out of your own end zone. So I think you set up maybe a return because you're going to get great field position anyway.
Yep, you're right. And that's a free kick right there. They've got so we'll see how this one works out. Fair catch. He didn't make it. Did he get it? Did he cover it?
Well, he recovered it. He let it bounce, hit against him, and fortunate enough, when he hit it, fell right at his feet.
The Bears can kick it again. I would kick it again. Because the defense came across the line of scrimmage.
Oh, did they have a flag?
Yeah, there should be.
I see it out here now.
The defense came across the line of scrimmage. It should be on Cumberland, so it should be there.
Right.
And I would kick it again.
Yes, that's what they'll do.
I mean, that's kind of a no-brainer right there, isn't it?
Right. Yeah, because they was going to get it about the 38-yard line.
Well, if they don't field the next one, you got another shot,
Yes.
5 seconds off the clock.
So that'll bring it up. And they ran 5 seconds off the clock, so it'll be 4th and about 11 now. Chandler now standing just across the goal line. And there's the snap again. And Chandler gets rid of one. This is a sideline angle, and it's going to take a UPIKE bounce. It'll bounce back. Much better field position to be back at about the 47-yard line.
Be the 47-yard line of Cumberland's. So they picked up about 20 yards on that one because they was going to get it about the 37-yard line of UPIKE. So that was a penalty that hurt Cumberland. The Bears have really hurt themselves with penalties here in the first half. They've got 6 penalties for 65 yards. Cumberland has 7 penalties for 55 yards, but the Bears got theirs in a critical situation.
Bad timing. You're right. Cumberland now will go with the spread look. Trips to the right, one wide out left. Owens will throw it. He's wanting to throw. He's looking downfield. Now he's going to roll out, throws it again, and that is going to be, did he catch it? No, incomplete. And again, this time it was out there for Hinton. And Hinton this time turned around.
Yeah, he's the one that had the big punt return a while ago earlier, too, when they scored the touchdown.
Of course, he's also the one that had 2 of them hit him in the back.
Right.
That was strange.
So it'll be twins each way now for the Patriots. Owens in the shotgun. Owens looking to throw it again. He's going to throw it out quickly this time, and it's going to be caught and out of bounds. That's 35 Holden.
Yeah, Nyree Holden. He's had a big first half on the ground. He's got 4 rushing attempts for 60 yards and a touchdown.
Twins each way now. 3rd down and 5.
3rd and 5 from the 48-yard line.
And back to throw again is Owens, and this time Owens, he's going to go down. So the Bears will get a sack back at the 49-yard line.
And the Bears are out of timeout, so they're not going to be able to call one.
So it'll be 4th down and
4th
9.
and about 9.
They're going to go for it. They're going to take a shot at the end zone probably.
Well, they can run it down. I think what they're going to do, Charlie, probably run it down and the play clock to about 1 second, use their last timeout, take that time off the clock, and then maybe go for it, or then punt it, one of the two.
And they're probably right. They are waiting down, wanting to go down 3, 2, 1. And they'll cop it right at the 20-second mark. So see what they're going to do. They're going to bring the punt team on, looks like, Larry. We'll just stay right here. It looks like they're going to maybe get this one going real quick. Only 20 seconds left in the half.
Right. Let's see. We go over some stats here. Rushing, these are net yards, 16 attempts for 134 yards for Cumberland here in the first half. 15 attempts for Pikeville for only 54 yards.
Yep.
And see total yards, 233 to 129 right now in favor of the Patriots. They have had the 2 turnovers, the 2 interceptions. Those are the only 2 turnovers in the first half.
And Duke Ferguson back to return for the Bears. I believe I put Dublin back there. He's been running the ball well today.
He has.
Mike will got everybody up in line. Maybe they're coming after him. Let's see. And, yep, they are, and they missed it. And let's see. That ball will be bounced. It takes a Cumberland bounce. It's going to bounce back inside the 7-yard line, looks like.
And they're going to stop, pick it up and stop the clock with 6 seconds. So UPIKE will just come out and snap it, take a knee, and get into the half and be fortunate that they're only down 21-0.
You're right. I think you're right.
Yeah, only 6.6 seconds left to go in the half. You know, Pike, like I said,
let's see who's. Got a lot of this. Looks like they're going to go into that. Yeah, you're right. The take a knee formation here.
And they will have it to start the second half as they take the snap and take a knee, and that's going to end the first half. It's 21-0. Cumberland's over Pikeville, so we'll send it back to the station. Be back shortly with some halftime stats and comments. It's your Intermountain Sports Network. Welcome back to Pikeville, where it's a half. 21-0 Cumberland over UPIKE, and we'll go over some first half stats for you. First The rushes, Cumberland rushed at 18 times for 157 yards. UPIKE had 16 rushes for 48 yards. Passing yards, 104 to 75 in favor of Cumberland. So total offensive plays, Cumberland ran 31 for 261 yards, and UPIKE 31 plays also for 123 yards. We had 2 interceptions by UPIKE, and Bowen Smith threw one also for himself. So one turnover, for Pikeville. Individual stats, Zonde Willis had 7 carries for 28 yards. Willie McLeod carried it 6 times for 19 yards, and Bowen Smith 3 carries for 1 yard. Nyree Holland for Cumberland was their leading ground gainer, 5 carries, 86 yards, 2 touchdowns. Milton Shelton, their leading rusher, he carries it 9 times for 71 yards. Receiving for UPIKE, Braxton Whitmore had 2 catches for 18 yards. Darian Leslie 1 for 24. Anthony Brown also 1 catch for 12 yards, and Jordan Owens caught 1 pass for 11 yards. For Cumberland's Jorani Hinton had 3 catches for 20 yards. Isaiah Mile had 1 catch for 67 yards and a touchdown. That catch was on a flea flicker play that Isidro threw for the touchdown. Isidro, his receiver himself, had 1 catch for 12 yards, and Nyree Holden 1 catch for 5 yards. Time of possession, 10 minutes, 47 seconds for Cumberland. UPIKE had it 17 minutes, 13 seconds. Penalties, 8 penalties for Cumberland for 60 yards. Pikeville had 6 flags thrown against them for 65 yards, but Pikeville's flags, 3 of the flags notified big runs or gains through the air that set them back, and they wasn't able to end up getting the first down and had to punt the ball away, so really hurt them really bad. Sean Cook on the defensive side had 6 tackles in the first half. Broadnecks had 3. For Cumberland's Montgomery was their leading tackler with 4, and also Dominic Joseph with 4. So 21-0 at the half, Cumberland over UPIKE. We'll be back shortly, and Pikeville will be taking the second half kickoff when we return. This WPRG TV Sports. And we're back at Pikeville, ready for second half action. 21-0, Cumberland over UPIKE, and Charlie, UPIKE, they were outgained by 130 yards in the first half by Cumberland's, but they were down inside the red zone 2 times and had it inside the 25 once, so 3 times inside the 25, and wasn't able to come away with any points, had some untimely penalties, had a field goal that was made in the first quarter. We didn't talk much about when the score was 14-0, and it was good, but then they had a an offside or illegal procedure
penalty,
so they backed him up at 5 yards, and then they missed that, so had chances to put points on the board and just shot yourself in the foot.
Now their backs against the wall. They're down 21, and they've got the score. They want to get back in this ball game.
Right.
See if they've had
had it 7 minutes more than Cumberland as far as time of possession, but both of them run exactly 31 plays and 261 to 123 yardage in favor of Cumberland.
Yep. I'm assuming they had a motivational meeting at halftime.
Maybe so. We'll see if that took or not.
Yeah, we'll see, exactly. And we got the second half ready to go. Here's the kick, and they're going to kick it deep. He'll be taken by McLeod at the 10. Willie McLeod cuts back up, makes one man miss. Now he's got some blockers in front of him. Makes another miss, and goes down at about the 42. Well, they're going to move back up to 42. 1st and 10 there for the Bears, so good field position.
Well, that's been a bright spot for the Bears. Dublin had a couple of good returns on the kick in the first half and couldn't get anything done with it. And then here they start. Willie McLeod gives them field position at their own 42-yard line, which that's great field position to start.
They don't seem to want to kicking it to Dublin right now after the first 2 returns he had.
Yeah, you understand why.
Yep. Twins to the left, one wide out right. And Wofford in at quarterback now. Here comes motion across, and we got a whistle. Delay game.
Boy, that's a delay game right off the.
How do you get to, I don't think they had time to have, it's odd. I think something's wrong there. Don't they have 40 seconds after the play, Larry?
40 seconds from the time they spot the ball. Of course, I don't know when they started the clock. They might have started early.
Maybe. Because, I mean, they just got back on the field. That seemed short, didn't it? Twins left, one wide out right again.
And another untimely penalty.
Yep, Wofford in the shotgun. Here comes motion, same play. And Wofford going to keep it. And Wofford, pretty athletic. He'll get it out to the 40. A gain of 3. 2nd down and 12.
Wofford, a dual threat quarterback, and maybe coach put him in to try to slow that rush down because Bowen Smith, he had some nice completions in the first half, but he was under pressure the whole half.
Yes. So we'll see how it goes here. And it'll be Twins this time to the right. Well, nope, they're going to switch. Yeah, they're going to go Twins to the right, one wide out left. And Wofford in the shotgun again, takes it. And Wofford looking to throw, has time, steps up into the pocket, and they're going to, got a hold. He's going to call it a hold. I don't know. It would be a 1st down if it stands.
Right. Don't think it's going to stand.
Now, Larry, he did not have his hands outside the body. How is that a hold? Do you agree? Did you see him have his hands outside the body?
I didn't see the hold myself, but I don't count.
But if it's in here, they don't call that a hold.
Right.
Not anymore. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I mean, what you would consider a hold, but if you keep it inside the body, they don't. If you don't get your hands outside the chest, they don't call it.
Right.
Usually. So be 2nd down and 22 for the Bears. Twins left, one wide out right. Wofford back to throw. And it's tipped again and incomplete.
That was number 52. He was trying to get back to the quarterback, and they had him blocked well, and he just raises up with one hand. That's Brad Montgomery, just a sophomore.
So 3rd and 22. And that ball, lucky, wasn't picked off.
Yes, and he was the only one on that side that was rushing it. So sometimes, the quarterback's got to see that and move one way or the other to get him a clear path.
Yep. Trips left, one wide out right. Wofford in the shotgun. And Wofford hands it off up the middle, and that's going to be a nice run by Zondre Willis. Breaks another tackle, still on his feet. 1st down, Bears in Cumberland's territory at about the 43.
And they had him stopped about 3 yards short, Charlie, and like you said, he broke that tackle and done a spin move and got down to the 43-yard line, a big gain.
Maybe that's the break they need to get kick-started here a little bit, Larry.
Right.
Trips to the left, one wide out right. Wofford in the shotgun. And here comes the blitz. Wofford going to hand it off again to Willis, and Willis is going to get to the 41, looks like.
Going to pick up 2.
Zondre Willis just went over 1,000 yards on the season, Larry. So good season for him.
Yes, it is.
Trips to the left, one wide out right. Wofford in the pistol.
team down.
Willis just a junior, so we'll see a lot of him again next year if nothing happens.
Willie McLeod, the tailback.
One wide receiver.
Again, trips left, one wide out right. They've got 5 seconds for him to get this one away. They do. And this one will be given to Willie McLeod. Willie makes a nice move, gets out across the 40, down inside the 30. First down again for the Bears. Well, flag on the field.
And
Looks like it's holding, yeah.
Giving a hold signal.
Are the Bears committing this many holds, or is this crew a little bit more tight than some of the others?
I don't know. Evidently they are. Of course, Cumberlands, they had 8 penalties against them in the first half also. So they had 14 flags in the first penalty combined, or first period, combined. And here they've already had, 2 early here in the second half.
At least 2, yeah.
In the third, Patriots on top 21-0. Pike will
So now it is second down and 18?
hand the ball in.
Yes, and it's back to the 49-yard line of UPIKE now.
Trips left, one wide out right. Wofford again in the shotgun.
61 yards to the defense.
Wofford takes it and hands it off again to X. Zondre Willis tries to break a tackle, cuts back. He may go all the way inside the 10, and he's going to go down just inside the 10-yard line. But it's a first and goal coming up now for the Bears.
They want to mark him right at the 10, Charlie. So nice run again by Xandre Willis. That O-line opened up some nice holes for him here in this second half, this first drive. So maybe that talk you was talking about that they got at halftime might be working right now.
Well, if they score here, this is a different ball game then.
Well, they got it first and goal. They had it first and goal earlier in the first half and had some penalties, backed them up, and ended up no points.
Twins right, one wide out left, split backs in the backfield. And there's X Willis again. And Zandre's going to take it to the house. Touchdown, UPIKE, 21-6 now with 11:03 to go in the third. So the Bears on the scoreboard.
And that's what they needed. The opening drive, second half, take it down, score. And now let the defense go out and work. Defense done some good work in the first half. Had a couple of interceptions, and offense didn't help them out much.
Well, the defense needs to get the ball back again here quickly, and if they could get a stop and Bears could score back-to-back, that'd be huge.
Yes.
Here comes the extra point attempt. Chandler kicks it. It looks to be good, and it is 21-7. Cumberlands with 11:03 to play here in the third on WPRG TV.
And we're back with 11:03 left third quarter as UPIKE comes out of the locker room, starts the second half, drives it down the field. Xandre Willis takes it in from 10 yards out. Extra point good, 21-7, as the Bears prepare to kick it off to Cumberland.
And there's the kick, and Bears going to be a little pop-up kick. And they'll field. And Willie McLeod with a nice tackle.
Yes, he is. Flipped him.
Let's see.
That might make, that was number 14, Stuckey.
Got stuck.
He did, and that might make him think twice the next time about coming up and taking that little pop-up kick.
Let's see, try to get you some, we'll look here in a minute, find some rushing numbers for you. Twins right, one wide out left. Owens in the shotgun. Pike will shifting, and they're going to hand it off, and Sheldon's going to go maybe a yard. That's about it looking by the mark, Larry.
Yes, about a yard's all they're going to give him.
Let's see if we can find out some actual rushing records here for you. Individual.
Facing third and long, man.
Trying to look up, and again, split backs this time. This time they're going to hand it off again to Shelton. And Shelton's got a little room to run this time. He got a first down out at the 48-yard line.
Yes, and once he gets the edge like that, he's going to pick up some big yards. Pikeville all playing down to the middle and didn't secure the edge and let him get a big gain.
And Cripps this time to the right, one wide out left.
You know, getting some points would be great. And certainly taking some time off that clock with the 2 touchdowns.
In shotgun Owens, and again he's going to hand it off.
They're working Shelton back there.
And Shelton with a big hole. He is gone. Shelton cuts back inside, and he'll finally go down. They'll drag him down inside the 15. Wow.
Milton Shelton.
Big hole on their left side that time.
So Leonard Moore has got a chance. Leonard Moore holds the record with 3,123 yards in a career. Zondre Willis, though, is behind him. He was third, so he's now second. So he's got about 1,000 yards to catch him. It's possible he could catch him next year.
Well, he had a 1,000-yard season this year.
Yep. There's a handoff up middle, and he's going to be stopped.
Yes. Maybe a yard. Let's see. Nope, no gain.
Yep. Ball on the 11-yard line by Pike, so it's 2nd and 10 from 11.
It'd be big here if the defense can hold them to a field goal attempt.
Yes, he would. Looking back to the sideline, getting their call.
They're not in position to trade scores with them, that's for sure.
No, you're right. Split backs for the Cumberlands. In the shotgun is Owens. And this time he's going to hand it off, and he's got plenty of room. Oh, nice tackle, open field. Oh, I thought he went down, didn't you? How did he keep his feet?
Buddy, I don't know. He must have put his hand down, and maybe a knee didn't go to the ground. But
the officials say not, so. He hit the ground. That's what I heard from Alex, that he hit the ground.
Yeah. Well,
but there's no instant replay, so.
According to the officials, he did.
Yeah,
so
right.
that's all that matters. And looks like they're going to bring the chain out measure for the first down.
Looks like he's going to be a little bit short.
About half the length of football.
Yep. No. Well,
you don't have to get the credit card out.
Yeah, you don't have to get the credit card. It's easy. It's an easy call. It's not a first down. That part is easy to call.
Yeah.
Short for the Patriots.
So that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6 inches.
Got things started here in the second half.
And the ball is on the,
Outstanding on that drive.
looks like about just short of the 1-yard line.
You're right. And let's see what they're going to do here. So they can get a 1st and goal here with a 1-yard gain. Power, eye, look, and looks like Owen's going to go under center.
Well, Shelton's going to get this one straight up the middle.
You think?
Yeah.
So let's see what he does.
Of course, quarterback could sneak it.
Yep.
But look for Shelton
right.
to get it.
And he goes in untouched.
Walks in.
Can't do that. Can't trade with him as it went out 24-7. And it could end up being 28. Should be 28-7. They got a pretty good kicker, so I would imagine the extra point will be good.
Yes.
But you never know. I'm sure he's missed one or two.
The leading kicker in the NAIA, I heard him say.
Yeah, I heard that, yeah.
We seen him coming out, warming up, start the second half, kicking them from 50 yards. Of course, kicking them a holder, but one of those devices that holds your ball for you. You know,
Right.
the holder, he was kicking them. He's got a strong leg.
But that's a little different than kicking it live, though.
It is.
And here comes the extra point attempt, and it is good. 28-7 with 8:35 to play in the 3rd. Patriots over the Bears on WPRG TV. And the kick is away. It'll be taken at the 8. Here comes McLeod, Willie McLeod, and Willie McLeod gets it out to about the 32. It'll be 1st and 10 there for the Bears. Thought the officials were going to give us those full 1-minute timeouts, and I think you may have forgot about that, Larry.
It might help.
So it'll be
the Bears, Charlie, as far as returns, kick returns, has got over 150 yards on return.
You know, they've been able to give pretty good field position back to the offense. They just, in the first half, the offense wasn't able to take advantage of it.
Right.
Wofford back in at quarterback, twins each way. McLeod standing every side of him. And he's going to fake it to McLeod, throws it out, and incomplete.
Dangerous pass.
Yes, it was. Double coverage out there on Whitmore that time.
Yes. And you got to have a little zip on that one. It's kind of floated on him.
Yep. So second down and 10 now. Twins this time to the left. Looks like it'll be twins each way as I see Whitmore standing over on this side. And Wofford in the shotgun. This time he's going to give it. And gets about 3 yards, does Willie McLeod. Well, actually, going to give him 2 yards, looks like.
Yes.
One official was standing all the way up to the 35, and then the second one came in and brought it back to the 34. So third down and 7 now coming up for the Bears. Twins each way now coming for Pikeville. Wofford looking to the sideline. Wofford been out the last couple of weeks with an injury, but back in play today. And here come, they show the blitz. They don't bring it. Pike was able to give him some time. And Wofford is going to take it, and there's going to be a flag on the play, so that's going to not going to matter. Of course, will be no gain.
They'll decline that one. That was a hold. I've seen that one.
Yeah.
The defender done a spin move and got away from. He just reached in with a horse collar and just pulled him to the ground. So it's going to be 4th and 7. I'm sure they'll decline it.
I would think so.
Got to be careful. Remember the ref hit the player in the eye in the NFL. On the offensive 35. With the flag. Flags have weights in them.
So it'll be 4th down coming up now for the Bears, 4th and 7, so they'll have to punt it away here.
Yes. Set clock stops with 7:30 left here in the third quarter.
28-7.
And the officials have not started the now they've started the play clock.
Yes.
And we got another penalty.
That's going to be on their sideline. Maybe a sideline warning?
No, I believe that's not going to be. I think it's going to be on the man. The flag was called on the holding penalty. I think he may have said something.
Unsportsmanlike. Said 35 of the offense. I thought that's the number he gave.
I thought so, but I thought may have been.
Well, that's
another stupid penalty.
That's Brown listed as a defensive back for
I
UPIKE.
think he gave wrong number. I think it was actually 75 because Thomas Spears was standing right down there by the flag.
Right.
And Chandler punts it. And they'll field again the line drive punt. And he's got room, but he steps out of bounds. And it'll be a big field position again for the Patriots here, Larry.
Yes, it is. And again, you can contribute that to the penalty. They've got it on the 35. You take those 15 yards away that they marked off, that would put the ball back at the 50-yard line.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. You can't make those kind of penalties. Trips right, one wide out left. And this time they're going to hand it off up the middle. And Sheldon's going to get about 3 on the play, second down and 7. And the Bears, like I say, they've just shot themselves in the foot every time they've had a chance with the football, you know?
Yes, they have. And by the penalty.
They
had the one turnover, of course. It was the interception, and it was on a 4th down and long, and they just threw it up, to try to get it. But the penalty has really hurt them, and it's at the time that they've got the penalties called on them.
You're exactly right. Twins right, one wide out left now. Owens in the shotgun. And Owens going to hand it off again. And I'll tell you what, he's slippery, isn't he?
He is.
He has a first down out across the 25-yard line, down about the 24, we'll call it. Joe Fluker on the tackle, but it'll be 1st and 10 now for the Patriots.
Yeah, Shelton, he's always spinning, changing directions. He's tough to hang on to.
So 1st and 10 now, Cumberland. Split backs again in the backfield. One wide out each way. They're going to give it to Shelton. Nope. They're going to hand it off. Oh, nice tackle that time. It was 26 coming in on the tackle 25. For the Bears. 25, yes. Rodniks.
And that time both knees hit the ground.
Yeah. So it'll be 2nd down and what, 16?
2nd and, yes, that's right. 2nd and 16. The ball on the 29-yard line of UPIKE.
So
yeah, that's, you know,
it'll be twins to the left, to the right. Twins left, one wide out right. Owens in the shotgun. Owens back to throw. Takes his now. He's being chased. Owens on the run and throws it. It'll be caught. So a nice catch that time by Yashidro.
It's going to end up getting about 4 of those back.
Yep. So it'll be 3rd down and 11, looks like.
That was Brodnick that flushed him out of the pocket, but he took a bad angle, Charlie. If you come upfield more with your angle to come into the quarterback, he can't spin out, you know, and you go to the inside, he makes that spin move and then gets open to the outside and was able to complete the pass.
So 3rd and 11, twins right, one wide out left. And Owens with a low snap, picks it up, throws it across the middle, and it'll be caught. And it'll be on Adam Johnson with the catch. And it may be a face mask on the Bears.
Well, there's a flag right at the tackle.
The official's going to talk about it.
As soon as he got up, Rick, he was looking at the official.
No, Austin Isidro, another catch.
Yep.
Another 15-yard penalty.
And that's going to be half the distance.
They've just killed themselves in penalties.
Yes, they have. Be interesting to see. We've got stats for the first half. They had 6, but we know of 3 already thrown here in the second half.
Yes.
So that's going to be put the Bears well over 100 yards on penalties.
So 1st and goal now for the Patriots, I formation. And they're going to hand it off in the backfield. And Shawlin gets stopped for no gain on the play. Right at the 10-yard line, looks like.
Yes.
Let's see. See if I can find penalties on here for you. 10 for 105 for the Bears.
Yep.
And it'll be 2nd down and goal now from the 10. And one wide out wide left. I formation in the backfield under center. He's going to pitch it back, and Shelton's going to throw it, and it's going to be caught for a touchdown. Yashidro, the man who, man, we got flags everywhere.
And more flags.
And more flags.
Everybody 6 of them. They're going to run out of flags and be start throwing hats here in a minute.
Yep.
And that was the little jump pass,
yes.
Tim Tebow jump pass.
And let's see what's going to happen here. May see some people leaving the ball game here, Larry.
Well, we've already had 3 or 4 unsportsmanlike. You just get 2 of them, you're gone. So we'll see what they're going to do here.
Well, if you're an NFL fan, they're saying Le'Veon Bell may report Tuesday for the Steelers.
Well, if he don't report Tuesday, then he's going to have to sit the year out.
Yes. And let's see, the officials trying to sort it out over there to see. It's going to take them a while.
Yeah. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me that somebody, in the NFL like that can sit out. He's sitting out because he says they're not paying him enough money, but he's lost $8.8 million for sitting out and losing the games that he's played.
I agree with you. It doesn't make a lot of sense either, but that's the way it is. Here's the official with the call.
Here's the signal.
And he turned. He's got to get his mic on here. He can't hear himself.
Right.
Unsportsmanlike, Cumberlands. Unsportsmanlike, Cumberlands. Sportsmanlike, Pikeville. Unsportsmanlike, touchdown. Okay. So the touchdown stands. So you're gonna have
you're gonna have offsetting two of them,
and one of them will be marked off on Cumberlands on the kickoff.
On the kickoff. Yeah.
Doesn't affect the touchdown.
Right. Well, you can accept the penalty. You can take that on the extra point, or you can take it on the kickoff.
And the official asks him what he wants to do, I think.
Yes.
I don't think that's a no-brainer.
Right.
Yep, they're ready to get it over, get the kick over with, get us back to play here. 34-7 now. It should be 35 probably. He don't miss many, does he?
He doesn't.
And ready to kick it away. Well, the extra point is up. It looks to be good, and it's 35-7. Cumberlands with 3:19 to play in the third on WPRG TV.
And we're back ready for the kickoff. 35-7, Cumberland over UPIKE as they've set the kickoff to the Bears.
And they're going to kick it deep, and this time looks like it'll be Dublin. And here he comes. Dublin comes across. He's going to get the corner, and he slides down at the 27.
And Charlie, it just goes to show you what kind of leg that the kicker for Cumberland has. They backed him up to the 35-yard line with the penalty, and he still kicks it to the 8.
Yep. Surprised me why they don't kick it into the end zone more. Because he can, obviously.
Right.
So it'll be 1st and 10 now, UPIKE.
Well, is it you get it at the 20, or is it 25 in college? 20 in it.
25, I think, in college. It's a 20 in high school, isn't it? Still.
It's 20 in high school. I know it's 25 in NFL now. It's 25.
I think it's a 25 in college.
Yeah.
Twins each way now for the Bears, and we've got out Whitmore with it. Whitmore will get. Let's see where they're going to mark him. It looks like he's going to have a first down. Or be close to the first down. Let's see where they finally get him spotted.
They're going to mark him, it looks like 36, about a yard
short. About a yard short. Okay. So 2nd down and 1. And we've got
Bowen Smith back into the line. Yeah.
Twins each way. Bo Smith takes it back to throw. Under pressure, throws it out wide to Zondre Willis. And Willis will have the first down. Willis continuing to move the football a little bit for the Bears. That was not much, but it was enough.
Right. Well, that's all you need, get you another set of downs.
Twins each way now for the Bears. In the shotgun, Bo Smith back there with him. Willis. And Smith takes it, fakes it, throws it across the middle end, incomplete, nearly intercepted out there by Baxley.
Is knocked down again.
Baxley had his hands, he could have caught that ball. He hit him right in the chest.
That's 3 passes that they have knocked down on the defensive line.
2nd down and 10 coming up now for the Bears. Twins each way. Bo Smith in the shotgun. Willis back there with him. And back to throw is Smith. Bo Smith rolling out, and he wants to throw it on the run, and he throws it, and that was uncatchable, probably.
Right, he was trying to get...
if he throws that at Whitmore, he might get a pass interference.
Well, he was trying to get Whitmore to break down the field is what he was trying to do. He was waving him down the field. We got a flag here anyway, Charlie, well, in the backfield.
Let's see what the call is going to be. It's going to be on. You want to explain the call? Let's see where they're going to mark. He's acting like he's going to mark it off against Pikeville, though, doesn't it?
Well,
I think that's going to be against Pike.
He's nope. Now he's turning around the other way, going that way. Okay.
They may be getting tired of the chippings. Now they're
It's going to be against Patriots.
it's going to be a 15-yard, be a first down for Pikeville.
Wow. Is that going to be did he late hit on the quarterback or something? I don't know. I was looking downfield.
Well, they have give no indication, so.
Miles Simon into the game for the
Personal foul. Well, personal foul against Cumberland, whatever it was.
And he's an ejected too, so didn't give a number or didn't see. So I know Smith was indicating to the sideline that a punch was thrown.
Okay. Twins each way now for the Bears. Bo Smith in the shotgun.
It's been a little chippy out there the whole game.
Yeah. There's motion going to the far side. Trips now to the left. And Bo Smith takes the snap, and he's going to hand it to Zondre Willis. And Willis gets out to about the 45.
tackle down there, penalty. Making the tackle.
Gain of 2, second down and 8.
Is that Garvin?
So let's see what the Bears can, if they can keep the drive going and maybe put some more points on the board, but they've got to get some stops as well there.
Yes, they've defenses give no indication that they can stop them here in the second half. Had some good stops in the first half, and the offense couldn't help them out. So
Twins each way. And Bo Smith in the shotgun looking to throw. Has time, throws it downfield. That's going to be caught, and that's going to be a first down. Is that 88? Is that what I saw?
89.
89, sorry. 89, Duke Ferguson. So Duke Ferguson comes up with a first down for the Bears. Minute 13 to go here in the third quarter. 35-7. It'll be trips this time to the right, one wide out left. Go Smith will be in at quarterback as well. And X Willis will be the tailback. Bo Smith trying to get the call from the sideline. Now he's going to get everybody set. Going out of the shotgun. And he'll take the snap. Fake looks to throw, and he throws it out wide, trying a little flanker screen. Trying to get it over there to Darian Leslie, and it was incomplete.
Yes. Well, didn't look like it was going to be much of a play anyway, because they had that one covered pretty good.
Yeah, but Darian's hard to bring down, though.
Well, that's true. That's true.
You never know.
And he's over talking to the official. He thinks he was held.
Yep. Twins each way now for the Bears. And Bo Smith getting the call from the sideline. That's going to get everybody set again. And let's see, they're going to have to hurry. 6 seconds on the shot clock, or play clock. Been too much basketball already. Back to throw is Bo Smith. Bo throws it out, got a man, and it is caught. And he dropped it. That was J.T. Friels. And just couldn't hold on to it. Had it in his hands.
Yes.
J.T. Friels had it for just a moment. They were able to knock it out.
So third down and 10 coming up now for the Bears. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Of course, obviously four down territory here for the Bears, no matter what.
Right.
And that was a nice pass. He got it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, that was in tight coverage, too.
And we've got Anthony Brown coming off the field. And the Bears will come back out with trips to the right, one wide out left. And they're going to call timeout or take a – they got the snap away. Nor did he.
Nope. Got the man here in the back.
I don't know. That was about that close. That could have went either way. I think he probably should have let the play go, but, the official – I think he anticipated that one because I was watching the clock myself. Is he watching the clock or he'll watch?
Yeah, well, that's his job. That's the back judge's call.
But he made watch or the clock?
Excuse me?
Does he watch his watch or the clock?
No, he's watching the clock.
Okay. So it'll be 3rd and 15 coming up.
Just need to get their plays in a little quicker.
Trips to the right, one wide out left. Bo Smith, they're going to have a flag. Looks like her timeout called or something. I don't know. Whitehead's got something wrong with the clock, I think. I don't know what he wants. They're getting ready to tell us something. Why don't you just use his microphone there?
Don't know.
That'd been easier, wouldn't it?
Well, it ain't working. Evidently, it's not working because we've not been able to hear him the last 2 or 3 times he's made the call.
So we're doing all of this for 7/10 of a second in a 35-7 game.
7/10 of a second.
Radio guy and long-time former UC or
28-point game and putting 7/10 of a second back, huh?
Yep. Trips right, one wide out left.
Well, I guess it all counts.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I say, the play is.
And back to throw is Bo Smith trying to. It looks like he's want to go a little one-on-one. That should be pass interference because he never looked back for the ball.
Well, not only that, never did take his hands off of him. I went down the field.
Frills, I think, was the intended receiver.
I'm not sure he
Thought he'd been out of bounds. We
I was pretty sure there was contact.
Actually, is that 80? That's 83, though, isn't it?
Yes.
That's Alexander Shelton.
The only question, like I said, is it wasn't intentional.
Well, he might could have caught him even out of bounds.
Either way, it's either going to be it could be they call defensive holding, so which I think is the cop-out call of ever. But you know, they do call that a lot when it's an uncatchable ball, don't they?
Right. Well, how can you deem it uncatchable if the man's holding and he
Well,
get a
that's
chance to
true.
run to catch it?
That's
you know?
true. Yeah.
Now, if it's
Impeded his progress. How about
right,
that?
if it's 4 foot over his head, it would be different.
Yeah. Anyway, it's 1st and 10 Bears.
Pike was throwing the ball, and used the clock for running, but almost incomplete passes.
And Bo Smith in the shotgun with twins each way.
There as well.
And X Willis is going to take it. Willis tries to bounce it back out. Well, nice cut back to the inside. He's going to pick up about 7 yards on what looked like it was going to be a 2-yard pickup.
Right, or maybe no gain.
Yeah. Because he was going out to that, he was going to his left, and when he saw the defender there, he made a nice cut back right and found a seam. And let's see, well, the Bears will try to get one more offer. That'll be it for the half of the
That's going to
quarter.
be at the end of the quarter.
35-7, Cumberlands over the Bears. We're on WPRG TV.
And we're back here at Pikeville ready for 4th quarter action. 35-7, Cumberland over UPIKE. UPIKE has it 2nd and 3 from Cumberland's 17-yard line, Charlie. So penalties going for the Bears on this drive here. They had a couple of flags thrown against Cumberland's to help the drive. And speaking of penalties, at the end of 3 periods, both teams has been penalized 12 times. And 95 yards for Cumberland, 119 for UPIKE for over 200 penalty yards and 24 flags thrown in 3 quarters.
I'm just glad they ran out of flags on that one play.
Yeah.
Trips right.
They might have been more.
May have been it. Trips right. And Bowen Smith in the shotgun. Sneaking up to change the call here. Bowen Smith
Shaking off on that call, and he's going to
gets everybody set.
motion over to the right side.
Takes a snap. He's looking to throw and steps in under pressure and threw it too tall, but he had to get rid of that one. That was actually a gutsy throw, standing in there with big number 52 looking him right in the face coming after him.
Yeah, that was Darian Leslie is trying to get it to, and Darian's 6'4" to start with, so he really had to throw that up high to get it over his head.
And with his jumping ability, you're right.
You're right, about a 40-inch vertical.
So it'll be 3rd down coming up now for the Bears, 3rd and 3. And it looks like it'll be trips to the right now again for the Bears. And now we've got Wofford in at quarterback, new quarterback, Wofford in at quarterback. And X Willis in trouble.
Well, that's the second time that Wofford's been in there that had trouble with the exchange between him and Willis.
Yeah. Well, you know, I think he may be wanting to pull it out, and X Willis may be wanting to carry it, and I think other times you get to be a problem with that sometimes.
Yeah, 4th and 4. Now lost a yard on that play.
So 4th and 4 coming up now for the Bears. Wofford still in the game. And look here, they're bringing the house this time.
Yes. They've got the box loaded. There's about 8 players in the box.
Wofford back to throw, and Wofford Comes out, he's going to have to run it, and he's not going to get there.
No, nowhere close. He's maybe even lose yards.
Yep.
He actually may have been out of bounds a yard behind.
But they
Oh, yeah, that's right.
they had everybody in the box. I mean, and he just couldn't get rid of it. May have got a little happy feet there, too.
Yes. Of course, it was 4th down. He was trying to make something happen, but usually what you would do, in that
You got to
case,
stay in there and try to throw it.
throw it or just throw it away and not lose yardage.
Don't you not run out of bounds until you
So 1st and 10 now coming up for the Patriots going the other way. Ball will be at the 20-yard line, so let's see what the defense can do here. Twins left, one wide out right. And they're going to hand it off again, and guess who? Sheldon again. He's going to pick up 10 yards right at 30, looks like.
Well, before that carry, Charlie, he had 17 carries, 153 yards, and a touchdown.
So that makes him 163.
And Xandre Willis, 13 carries, 155 yards, and a touchdown. So both teams has got a running back with over 100 yards.
Split backs in the backfield. Owens takes it, and again going to hand it to the stud.
Nope.
And nowhere to go this
I
time.
think that was Holden, wasn't it?
Yeah, was that Holden? Yeah.
Yeah, Nyree Holden, 35, and he's got 89 yards himself. So they could have two backs before this one's over with over 100 yards.
So Kersey with a nice tackle, no gain on the play, 2nd and 10. That'll be trips right, one wide out left. Owens out of the shotgun. Shelton back there with him. And he's going to give it to Shelton again. And Shelton's going to get about 6 yards on the play. Bring up 3rd down and 4.
Just keeps adding to his total.
Yeah, I tell you, he's hard to bring down.
He could go over 200 yards before this one's over with. They could have a 200-yard rusher and a 100-yard rusher.
Twins to the right, one wide out. Twins left, one wide out right.
And that was their MO coming into this game, a running team.
Owens will go back and get another play change.
They're number 13 in the nation, so with the win here today, they were in the running for a playoff spot.
And there's Shelton again, and he may be gone if they can't catch him. And it don't look like it's going to, yes, he gets him. But inside the 5-yard line.
Dublin not giving up, running him down. Dublin's just a sophomore. He's got a couple more years.
Yep.
He's a dandy. Of course, Shelton is too, and he goes over 200 yards rushing now.
35-7 now, 12 minutes to play.
I really hope they go right back to it and let him.
Here we go, 1st and goal.
He is not so tired, he just can't possibly do it.
And getting ready to run it in, try to run it in from the 3.
Yeah, it's going to take it.
Okay. And he tries to run it. He got 231 yards.
231.
It would be 2014, I believe. Was the
And so it'll be 2nd down and goal now coming up for the Patriots.
touchdown, threw for a touchdown, then caught a touchdown, and that was actually Adam Craig. He was our quarterback.
Split backs again in the backfield.
I remember all that stuff, but
Owens hands it off. And touchdown.
In Sidrow,
Sidrow, yep.
and Charlie hit that. He's got the trifecta. He's run one in, he's caught one, and he threw for one.
You're right. Well, let's look back. What is? Let's look at the stats here. But we may have 2 of them with that.
What Jay Bragg was thinking upstairs.
If he, let's see.
so we haven't seen Sidrow taking him
Let's see.
out of the backfield.
We've seen it a couple times.
Milton has one rushing
Down the power I set.
and 1 passing and 1.
Who's that now?
Milton. Did he have 1? Did he?
No,
catch one?
no, that was.
Come back 42-7.
Let's see.
Milton threw 1 too. Milton's thrown 1 and rushed 1. If he catches 1, you'll have 2 of them doing the same. Okay, yeah. Kind of crazy.
Right.
Last time that happened was 2014.
Adam Craig did it in 2014, 13 or 14 for the Patriots. So if he were to catch a touchdown pass, he would have two guys that have caught, thrown, and rushed for a touchdown in the same game.
That might be a record for having two to do it in the same game.
Oh, yeah.
And they're ready to kick it away. 11:18 to play here in the ball game. 42-7 now. Patriots pulled away and just this one pretty much.
Yeah, they're just dominating the game now. Defense has been the old being not break defense. UPIKE's moved it up and down the field between the 20-yard lines, but when they get down to red zone, they're just not being able to put points on the board.
Shelton will take it.
And they come out on the kickoff.
And Shelton got a chance here if he can get by. Cuts back inside, breaks another tackle, leaps over a man to about the 43-yard line.
Across the 40-yard line of anything.
So Shelton with a nice return.
Yeah.
Bears have, the one bright spot is the Bears have been able to return the football. The bad part of that is they've had to return it too many times.
Well, before that return, Charlie, they've had 6 returns for 179 yards, so he brought that one back over 21 yards, so that puts them over 200 yards return yards today. So the special teams, as far as the return teams, has give the offense a great field position all day. They just ain't not being able to do anything with it.
Back to throw is Bowen Smith. Throws it out wide, got his man, and incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it that time.
Pass incomplete by Smith as Pike.
As Duke Ferguson was the intended receiver, had his hands on it.
Yes.
That would be considered a drop, I would imagine.
And they've had 2 or 3 of those today.
Yes. So 11:04 to go in the game, 42-7. Patriots over the Bears. Twins to the right, one wide out left. Smith in the shotgun. And tries to give it up, and spinning out of it is Willie McLeod. He'll end up getting 2 yards on what should have been a loss. Good effort by Willie McLeod.
Bowen Smith, Charlie's only passed for 98 yards today, but with those 98 yards, he's moved into 7th spot on the all-time passing or the single-season passing list.
I don't think he's going to get a chance of getting that one.
No, he had to have 226 to get to the 6th place, so he's not going to make that one.
Back to throw. And Smith throws it. Got his man this time. That time Duke Ferguson holds on to it. Let's see. Now, the passing records, I can tell you who owns those. Passing records in a game, Trevor Hoskins, 607, 495, 481.
Right.
Top 3.
Yes.
And let's see. Passing attempts obviously are his at 54 in a game. Completions are 36. Trips to the right, one wide out left. Bo Smith in the shotgun, back to throw. Taking his time, looking, got all kinds of time. Now rolling, throws it out again. It's going to be caught. Let's see, who is that?
Dropped it.
Nope, said it's incomplete.
Yeah.
Yep, okay.
He caught it
Jordan Owen,
when he went to the ground. He bobbled it, picked it back up.
Down to the ground.
Let's see.
Bring up 2nd down and 10.
See if I can find the
44-yard line, 9:42.
season. Trevor has 2,673 yards for a season. And Bo Smith is got a little over, almost 1,700. He's only 900 behind his quarterback's coach.
He's not going to make that in the last 9 minutes of this
right,
game.
one wide out left. And here comes the run. That's Wofford. Okay. And Wofford has first down and just bulls his way down to the 25, and a little bit of a shove. There's he got up, didn't he?
I think he tripped a little
Did
bit.
he? Okay. Trevor Hoskins threw for 27 touchdowns in a game, in a season, 64 in his career. So pretty good numbers for Trevor Hoskins.
Yes, it
Of course,
was.
he was just inducted into the Hall of Fame a couple of weeks ago, actually. Trips right, one wide out left.
For the shotgun snap. First and 10.
And
Big
Wofford
45-yard line.
will hand it off up the middle.
Willie McLeod.
Willie McLeod has it down to the 15.
Where he's written down. And I believe he's going to be a little shy. Looks to me like he's going to get across.
So it's going to be a gain of 9, looks like.
And it
Just shy.
should be a first down, look like maybe. Well,
They say just
he
shy.
must just have to get.
So it's 9 3/4 yards. How about that?
Right.
Yeah, about 2 feet away. Sure. Go measure it.
And it'll be
Down the field with those seconds.
Wofford looking over the sideline for the call. Trips right, one wide out left.
It's the first whitehead of the season.
There is Wofford in the shotgun, and here they come after him. Wofford sees it and just going to try to run it himself. And nowhere to go is there's about 8 gray jerseys on him. I think no blocking there at all, was there?
Well, you have it second and 2 feet, and you try to run a jet sweep. So, you know, you get your first down, get your extra 4 downs, and then try to score.
Yeah. So 3rd and 8 now. And Bo Smith back in. Oh, yeah, Bo and Smith back into the ball game. And Smith back to throw, has some time. Now he's under pressure, and he's going to have to run it himself. And nice move by Bo and Smith, and he's going to get the first down, Larry.
He is.
Bo Smith not known for his running ability, but he sure did a fine job that time.
Well, you know, when you're running scared, you do things you're not normally can do.
Willie McLeod's going to change helmets here.
Headsets went out of that one.
Yeah, okay, yeah. It was those headsets that went out. So 1st and 10 now for the Bears. They can get a first down inside the 2, looks like, Larry.
Good thing it fits properly.
And it'll be Twins left, one wide out right. And they're going to hand it off. And Willie McLeod cuts it back in, and did he get in? No.
Must be a little bit short because he was knocking on the door there. Willie McLeod.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's what he needed to do earlier in the game was just switch helmets.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. You're right. The helmet makes the difference, doesn't it?
Evidently.
35 and count down. 42-7. Patriots on top. Knocking on the door.
42-7. Cumberlands. 6.5 minutes to play. 1st and goal from the 1.
Let Willie finish it.
Yep, well, they're going to throw it over there, and did he catch it? Touchdown. Can't see who it is. 83 is Alexander Shelton.
Never had this, you know, broadcast games where
So the Bears come away with points,
yard lines on grass fields, couldn't see the yard line, couldn't see the player's number.
and they're ready to.
I might have to give that to Willie and let him finish that run.
Well, yeah, you know. Here comes the extra point attempt. It is up, and looks like it is blocked, isn't it?
Well, the snap was fumbled and didn't get a chance to kick it. So 6:20 left in the ball game, 42-13. Cumberland's over UPIKE. We'll send it back to the station and be back for the kickoff. This is WPRG TV Sports. Welcome back to Pikeville. 6:20 is all that's left. It's 42-13 Cumberland over UPIKE as UPIKE sets the kick off. And, Charlie, it's just a matter of what the final score is now.
Yep. And a little pop-up kick. They're going to make the fair catch call and fair catch it at the 33-yard line. Let's see. Number 82. Let's see, where's he at there? It's Jaron Hall. And it'll be 1st and 10 Cumberlands now. See if they make any changes. Yeah, we're going to have a new quarterback, looks like. Eric Forrest checking into the ball game.
For a while, went back to the high school game and eventually
And
gravitated back there to Bell.
Eric Forrest in at quarterback. Twins left, one wide out right. And they're going to hand it off up the middle.
Hand off to Jalen Odom.
That's number
Odom.
20.
Down to close to the 40.
Jalen Odom.
Run by number 20, Jalen Odom.
Be a gain of 6, looks like, Larry.
Just about 7 yards on the play.
Yeah, they're just going to keep it on the ground, try to take time off the clock. It's
And that pass was actually a touchdown pass from Bowen Smith.
it's as far as the who's going to get the victory here today.
Right,
that's been
decided,
satisfied.
yeah.
Forrest in at quarterback. He's a sophomore, 6'1", 194 out of Lawrenceville, Georgia.
So Forrest, a sophomore, they were saying.
Quarterback position for the Patriots.
And he will be in the shotgun. Twins left, one wide out right. And he will take it, and he will hand it off again to Odom. And Odom will have the first down out across the 45 to the 46-yard line.
Yes. Big hole right down the middle.
You think the Bear defense is done?
Well, they've give up some big yardage all game long, actually, on the run. Let's see, the last stat sheet we got as far as rushing yards, they'd already give up 242 yards.
Let's see. 322.
322 because they didn't have it. See, this sheet I've got don't have
Yep.
the big long run that Milton
Right.
that
And there's Odom
Shelton
again.
had.
Out across midfield.
450 countdown.
Be a gain of 5, I believe, Larry.
213.
We'll give him 5 on it. You're right.
Run through the stand to the Bubby's player of the game.
Yeah, the Bears have given up 34 rushes for 322 yards. The Bears have rushed the ball 34 times for 183 yards.
And Charlie, at halftime there, got some good news for the Pikeville high school fans. Braden Bull Hunter got a text from his dad that Marshall had offered him a scholarship.
Well, good for him.
And glad to see that for the Bull.
Here come the Bears with a little blitz, and they're going to get a stop for about a yard this time.
He'll probably not be the only one on that Pikeville team that be playing on the next level. They've got some a lot of talent on that team, and they've showed it, especially in the playoffs. It's been 2 blowout games for them the first 2 rounds. Of course, we'll be here next Friday for the regional championship, and Williamsburg will come into town,
Right.
and that ought to be a dandy.
Yes, he will.
No, 6'1", 194.
Twins each way again as Forrest in the shotgun takes it, and he's going to throw it. Nope, Forrest is going to run.
Yeah.
And Forrest gets the first down.
Yes, run Forrest.
Yeah, I was waiting for Vernon to holler down there, run, Forrest, run, you know. And I'm sure if he were one of our players, that's what we'd be saying.
Exactly.
So first down, ball at the 43-yard line of Pike.
Well, we need a Forrest because we've already got a Gump.
Yeah, we do got a Gump. We do have a Gump in the press box. Yep. Twins to the left, one wide out right. Forrest in the shotgun. And he's going to hand it off to Odom. And Odom's going to lose a yard.
Yes.
Now Cumberlands is going to let the clock run down before they take another snap.
Still playing hard, playing the defense out there.
Well, they've been taking it down inside 10 seconds before they snap the ball.
Yep. And 2:23 to play now in the ball game.
I do think
And they'll come back up to the line of scrimmage. Twins left, one wide out right. And there's the snap. They're going to hand it on the end around, this time to number 2, Carter Nelson. Nelson will get out to the 40. Gain of about 4, I believe, Larry. It's 3rd down and 7.
Clock ticking down to 1:40 left in this one.
Yep.
Come just letting the play clock run down inside 10 seconds before they snap it.
Twins each way. And they're going to throw it outside in the corner, and it's going to be well short of the first down. No gain maybe on the play.
No gain, looks like, yes.
Victorious in that contest. So
Was that 82 on the catch, Jaron Hull?
looking at this game heavily as well.
And they'll go for it on fourth down.
Try to get into that top 20.
We'll be under a minute by the time they get this play off.
So 1 minute to go as of now.
So if you win your division, finish top 20,
42 and 13.
That's a team that was there under
Twins right, one wide out left. As Forrest in the shotgun. Takes it. Forrest looking to throw.
seconds left to go. Looks
And Forrest has a man downfield, and it's throw, Forrest throw for the touchdown.
Yes.
80 for the Patriots streaking in there. That's T.J. Williams.
T.J. Williams with the reception.
goal by Erickson.
Make it 48-13 Patriots.
What you want to do so the player doesn't have to slow in at all. And Williams in for the score, 48.
And that will, Bears will get the kickoff, maybe a couple plays before we go home. But
Right. Usually, though, with that kind of lead, you just take a knee or you run a running play to take that clock out. That's kind of rubbing a little salt in the wounds a little bit.
yeah,
It's been pretty chippy
yep.
all game anyway. It'd be interesting to see how the handshake goes after the game.
Right. We'll just keep it right here with only 38 seconds left in the game here. 49-13. I'm assuming officials will probably hurry up and get this one and let them kick this one away.
Right.
38.2 to go.
As Pike will get back for the return. Of course, Pike will have 18 seniors graduating today. I don't have a list of all of them, but I don't know. Don't have my list. It's got the classes in front of me. Well, I do somewhere if I look, don't I?
Maybe so.
Maybe so. Let's see. Time I find it to be too late, though. You know how that goes. And let's see what we got here for the Bears. We've got Sean Cook, Braxton Whitmore, Jordan Owens, Darian Leslie,
That's nice.
Dominique Crockett,
8.2 seconds left.
and let's see, a lot of freshmen on that roster too. Go back to the next page as we're getting ready for the ball to be kicked. And let's see,
Well, the Patriots ready to.
there's Bradley Cleveland. The kick will be fumbled, and looks like the Patriots will recover it with 35 seconds left. Let's see here. Go down through and tell you the rest of them that I've got on the list here. You got Braden Randall, you got James Gaither.
One of many players out of the game. We'll do the Bubby's player of the game coming up when we.
Sorry, I missed that one. That was wrong.
Seconds left.
And let's see, you got Dalton Sebastian.
Take a knee here.
And that's it. That's all I see on the roster that was active that they gave to us today. So appreciate those young men entertaining us here and during their careers.
Wish them well throughout the rest of their life.
Yes. And looks like the
Coach got the old
ice
water bath.
bath, and that's an ice bath tonight, isn't it?
Yes.
And
Said there will be a big celebration.
Cumberlands will take the snap, and that will be it, as the final will be 49-13 here as the Cumberlands Patriots beats the Pikeville Bears. Let's see how things go here toward the end, just in case, Larry, you know what I mean? Looks like they're going to go across the field peacefully as waiting on that final clock to tick away. It is 49-13 the final as Cumberland's over Pike. We'll be back on WPRG TV. Welcome back to the Hamley Athletic Complex. 49-13 your final, as the Bears will fall to 6-4 or 6-5 on the season.
Right.
As the Cumberlands will probably get into playoffs with this win, Larry.
Yeah, they improved them to 10-1. They was number 13 coming into today's game, so a lot of it probably have what to do with people above them if they get take a loss today. So we'll go over some final stats. First, we'll go over the team stats. 42 rushes, 343 yards for Cumberland, 34 rushes for 183 for the Bears. Passing yards, 165 to 110. That also in favor of Cumberland. Total offensive plays, 60 offensive plays for Cumberland, 513 yards. And they hold the Bears under 300 yards, 63 plays for 293 yards. One interception for Cumberland as they picked Bowen Smith off, and the Bears came up with 2 interceptions of their own. That was the only turnover where they had to fumble on the kickoff late in the game with about 30 seconds left. Penalties, each team with 12 penalties, 95 yards in penalty yardage for Cumberland's, 119 for the Bears. The Bears won the battle of the possession clock, Charlie. They had it 32 minutes to 21 minutes, but was only able to put 13 points on the board. Individual stats, Milton Shelton, 20 carries, 231 yards and a touchdown. Had one run. His longest run was 62 yards. Nyree Holden, 7 carries, 89 yards. He had 2 touchdowns. For the Bears, Zondre Willis, 14 carries, 115 yards, and a touchdown. Willie McLeod carried it 10 times for 43 yards. Bowen Smith was 11 of 26 in the passing game for 110 yards, 1 touchdown, and also threw the interception. John Owens was 7 of 14, 2 interceptions, 48 yards. Receiving, Isidro, 4 receptions for 33 yards, 1 touchdown. Hinton had 3 catches for 20 yards. Mile, 1 catch for 67 yards. That went for a touchdown. And T.J. Williams, 1 catch for 40 yards and a touchdown. For the Bears, Duke Ferguson had 3 catches, 33 yards. Braxton Whitmore, 3 catches for 27 yards. Darian Leslie, 1 catch, 24 yards. And Anthony Brown, 1 catch for 12 yards. Johan Brunitz had 9 tackles for the Bears. Sean Cook had 8. Leading tackler for Cumberland was Montgomery and Braxley with 5 each. And Charlie, we had one player in the game, that would be Isidro. He had the trifecta. He threw a touchdown, he caught a touchdown pass, and he ran one in for a touchdown.
And could have had a second one as Shelton had caught one, threw one, and run probably a couple in. As the Bears drop their final game of the season, 49-13. That'll wrap it up for us here from the Hamley Athletic Complex. We'll see you Tuesday night as we wrap up the season with Coach Al Holland on the Al Holland Show live from Buffalo Wild Wings. So for the Pike TV crew, for Alex back at the TV station, for my partner Larry Cecil, Charlie Pinson, we'll see you next week on WPRG TV.